Alright, we'll give this a second to see that we're actually showing up. Which we're not. Which we're not. Why are we not live? Oh, there we are. Hey!
Morning, folks.
Hooray!
Morning, folks.
Welcome to the
back.
Mezzanine. Let me get
You're back.
Johnny Mojack on here to get it working, because Johnny Mojack, you got a late night last night.
Oh my, yeah, a little bit.
You feeling okay, boss?
Yeah, my head's a little foggy, but I did show prep Friday night. I'm good to go. So if I seem slow today, just excuse it all. I'll be alright.
All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat here for a second.
Okay.
We are still doing a little bit of obviously figuring out the technical side of how we want to run all of this. How is the volume? How is the picture? I see a sound question mark already. As far as I can see on my end, the audio is good.
Morning in stereo. Morning in stereo.
Is the sound good? Is the sound good? There's the chat going now. Nice and smooth. Pay your internet bill.
You can blame it on me. I got a hangover, so you can don't blame it on me.
Turn the volume up 2 decibels, somebody says. Give me some more volume information. Give me some more volume information, and then we'll get going. Live at 5 frames per second. Still glitchy. Good morning from Vietnam.
Good morning.
Good morning, Blast from the Past. It's good to see you. Ice, good to see you. Phil, good to see you.
Hey, Robin from Ontario. I hope you're on this morning. Good morning. Stay strong, buddy. You stay strong.
There really shouldn't be any lag. Maybe that's because I'm trying to watch it and do it at the same time. Alright, so we'll get that out of there. Get that out of there. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Mezzanine episode 2. We're thinking it's going to be 3 episodes before we
get the bugs worked out.
Get the bugs worked out. Johnny Mojack, okay, so you had a late night last night.
Yep. I'm with you.
You got to stop moving the cameras around up here. I'm going to adjust your picture a little bit here. You want to see what you look like?
Oh, I'm good.
Glory. Explain all the Rams stuff you're wearing.
Rams, okay, well, today's open air talk. But true fans never give up.
Why are you watching this stupid NFL kneel ball, Johnny Mojack?
I watch football. I like football. The kneeling, that's beyond now. We're past all that, I think. We don't see it on TV anyhow. They already, when they come to the games on TV, that's already over with. So, and I don't know, Mike Tomlin put the word out to his players, and he was quoted saying, anybody caught kneeling during the national anthem, you're gone. Be it coach, star player, it doesn't matter, you're gone. Well, that's the way it should be. When that song plays and that flag's waving, take that minute and show respect. If you can't do that, hey, get the fuck out of my country. How's that? For a good start to the show here, guys.
That's a hungover answer if I've ever seen one. I'm still seeing the audio is good, but massive video lag.
Let's try something.
Could be louder. Fine, I hear you're good. It should be quite good. There should be almost no lag. The video should be good. The audio should be good. Now lags again, some buffering. I wouldn't put it past some pink-haired fruitcake at YouTube to be fucking with us right now. I had a feeling some of this would happen. So this is not on our end. Our connection is good. You might go blind. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I just don't want to get too far into it if it's not working great. Getting better. Still buffering out a bit. Alright, anyway, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
What do we got on the docket? Let me pull that up, which I closed because I'm stupid. Alright, we were thinking we were gonna, oh wow, let's get in. I want to see some Mojacking off.
Alright.
We're thinking we're gonna start the show with some Mojacking off. We got your chat on the screen there.
Yep.
We've got a much bigger chat that we can both read, so throw some questions at them there. Give them some shit about the NFL. But aside from that, let's get under your skin.
Alright, first off, tomorrow, 9/11, 22 years. I know there's conspiracies and all that out there, but just remember, folks, there's over 2,000 people lost their lives tomorrow for no reason at all. None. Other than sheer insanity. So, with that in mind, everybody take a little moment tomorrow and just, take a moment for it, please. Alright, on the Mojacking off. This week, COVID and masks. It's coming, people. It's coming, okay? They've already started to push masks. They've already talked mandates. We've already heard that COVID's back. Why? Why is it coming back? There's only one reason, folks.
Sorry, I just had to cut myself. What's the reason? I know the reason. What's the reason?
The reason is there's an election cycle coming up. The only way these Democrats are even going to get any close to having another good election is if the COVID comes back. So, they're going to push the mail-in voting. That's where it's at, mail-in voting. Well, easier way to cheat an election like we did last time than to have mail-in voting.
This Mojack off session. What?
There was. I'll go on record and say it, folks. You can't tell me any different. There's no way. There's no way. And why? Because of COVID. The big COVID scare. This is bullshit, folks. Okay, this is bullshit. They're going to push the mask on you. You want to wear a face diaper? Do it. I'll make fun of you. You want to live your life? You want to be in freedom where we are at in this country? This country's about freedom.
If I wear a mask.
Mandates will not.
No, stop.
No, mandates are not going to do anything. We won't allow it. We will not allow it.
If I wear a mask, what are you gonna say to me?
You like breathing in your own CO2?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're killing yourself.
I love it.
Every second that you have a face diaper on your face.
Perfect.
Right now. That's up to you. That's up to you. But you are not going to mandate me to wear one.
I said that. That's what I was getting at.
No mandates, folks. We have to stand up. We have to stand up now and unite. We cannot let them mandate. They shut us down. They shut us down this time. We're going to lose more than just our jobs. We're going to lose freedoms. We're going to lose liberties in this country. The government's going to decide what's good for us and what's bad for us. The first thing they're going to come after is our guns. Guns are tied right in with this COVID altogether, folks. Altogether. It's all about control. Okay?
Ooh, I like that.
All right. I will not comply, folks. I will not comply. We have to stand together. There's no other way to get around it. Wash your hands. That's what Mom and Dad taught you. Wash your hands. Okay? COVID
As Jordan Peterson would say, also wash your penis.
Hey, well, depends where it's at or where it's been. But we cannot let them mandate us or control again.
Wait, gotta back up.
Alright.
What part of your body does your penis come out of? Shoulder?
I'm gonna say it.
Knee?
No.
Ankle?
Mm-mm. I tuck it in my sock every now and again.
Is this the greatest live content ever filmed on YouTube?
It might be. This just might be the greatest.
I am doing my absolute best to be managing our inexpensive equipment we've cobbled together while keeping an eye on the chat. It seems, as far as I can tell, that everything seems to be working okay now. I gather some people have picked up on that it's not past the fine and upstanding citizens of YouTube to be...
I think this audience
jacking with our stream, even though we're doing everything right.
I think this audience is smart enough and recognize what's going to happen if COVID does come out. And I don't think that our audience will let it happen the next time.
Maybe.
I would hope not. I would really hope not.
Maybe COVID maybe there's something to this election cycle. Maybe it's an election cycle dealing with this virus for the short remaining duration of the short remaining time.
When was the last time anybody heard about flu virus being a pandemic?
Oh, well, that's...
Well, you know, we got kids going back to school right now all over the country. When kids go back to school, they take the into school. Every kid passes it around. Next thing you know, it's at home. Everybody's sick at home. Now on the news, and please, people, do not trust mainstream media. Please, do not listen to Nora O'Donnell. These are actors, folks. They're paid actors that go on there and are paid to be dramatic about the news, okay?
To report truthfully?
I don't think it's a legal thing. I think it's more of a moral thing.
Well, so it is they can lie. That's thanks to Obama. Obama made it legal for us to use
the spread of anything. You think that little paper fucking diaper on your face is going to prevent you from getting anything? No. The science has already proven. You can get COVID whether you're vaxxed or not. You'll get COVID whether you wear a mask or not. It's a game of chance.
I'm still really waiting for someone to explain unvaccinated people are making it more dangerous for vaccinated people.
I wasn't vaccinated and I got COVID, so what's that make me?
Well, it's, you know, like if you're still in danger after getting the vaccine from unvaccinated people. Level, taking everything at face value is the Democrats or the entire government is retarded, and everyone's being stupid, and these decisions make no sense. One step up from that, we're getting to, oh, there's an election coming up, how convenient. If we keep going up that level of thinking about it that way, is it possible that these people aren't stupid and they're actually pulling off exactly what they're attempting to pull off? It's just the plan is shitty for everyone except for them?
I believe so.
There
are Republicans out there also who are... How many times have they voted with the Democrats and gone against the party? So yes, there are definitely Republicans out there backing the Democrats on certain things, and the reason they do it is for the money. It all comes down to money. To what, you know? Okay, I'll vote on this bill if you vote on that bill. You know, it's a little secret back and forth. It's that cloakroom bullshit that goes on down there in that sewer. So yes, there are Republicans. There's independents out there too. There's definitely independents out there who are jumping the fence, bouncing back and forth on issues, on policies and stuff. There's a very good Democrat, and I like him, but he has a very, very bad habit of jumping back and forth. And that's Joe Manchin from West Virginia. And he's proven himself to be a bouncer back and forth.
Quick pause here for a second. It looks like...
Timeout.
Yeah, our video is a little glitchy.
It's YouTube messing with them.
Yeah, this is very frustrating. Quick timeout, quick timeout.
You gotta lose cable.
It's not us. It is not us. Oh, bear with us. I'm gonna just leave this live because I want to watch this on the far end of it. Connection is good. Speed is fucking fast and fast. Smack your router. The cable might be garbage. The screen is broken. Are y'all on Rumble? I'll catch the rerun. So glad you're back. Yeah.
Alright.
Why? I wonder if you guys talk about something mundane, if they'll stop messing with it. That's an interesting point. See, actually,
Okay, well, let's go to our next subject. Let's move on.
let's actually, that's interesting. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna not talk about anything for a second. I've got us on split screen. In the chat, tell us if this starts working better. But here's my theory: that I'd be shocked if there was a human being messing with this stream, but I would not be shocked if there was an AI algorithm processing the things we're saying and fucking with it according to what we're saying. So, it says 1 frame per 3 seconds, somebody said. Chat is still live. Do it on X. Glad you're back. I don't think he's doing no stuff. It is bad. To those who can't see what the hell is going on. Yes, we're now sort of entering into a point.
Maybe it's me. Maybe they don't like me with what I have to say.
Well, we're fine. Just talk. We don't need visuals. That's true too.
That's true. That's very true.
Try not using the C word. Salty went through this before. He had to move to Rumble. Give Rumble a theory. Chat is working fine. Video's getting choked. Stable now. Just got great. So here's my theory. There is a pre-placed one or multiple artificial intelligence type things that is processing the things we're saying, and then probably picking up on certain keywords, and then if we say certain keywords, it's going to start messing with stuff. So let's get very generic with our vocabulary. Someone said stop talking about the stream. That's a good point too. Better now. Let's see here. Let's try how great Joe Biden is. We need people to know. We need them to know now, because the absolute worst thing that could ever happen to America is that Donald Trump becomes president. What a piece of shit. What a criminal. He got arrested. His mugshot is proof that he is an evil man and ought to be. He's Hitler. He's literally. I think actually that's probably a bad word to use. He's literally the worst person ever. This is interesting. It's been working. It's been working better since you started talking like this. Blah.
I will not sit here and spout good Biden. You can't get me to do that, dude. Sorry, man.
We might have been fucked from trying to do it from the beginning here. Let me close a few other things here, see if that helps. Let's get that on.
Oh shit.
How funny though. How funny. You're fucking super pissed off right now.
First Amendment, people. First Amendment, right?
Some of us are infantry. Orange Man bad. Interesting. I'll be curious to go back and watch that and see how that Buffered the second. Mojack said he wouldn't say nice fighting things. Kill the stream and
So
restart.
It's me. They don't like me. Guess what, people? I'm here, and I ain't going anywhere. We'll take this to another platform, dude.
Yeah, we definitely will. I love what you're doing.
I
love that you refuse that shit.
No. Why? Why would... See, there you are. They want you to comply. They want us to comply.
I don't mind quote unquote complying to
obedient people. Okay? Plain and simple. See, you got me wound up now.
The chat is lagging behind really bad too, which I'm sure is on purpose.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. How about this? Let's fuck the keeping track of what's going on here. Let's finish our show. Do some useful things from this. Number one, will the posted processed version be all glitchy? I'm curious about that. How did me talking about Joe Biden being Joe Biden's the greatest president ever? Joe Biden. Does that make it work any better? How interesting. Are we going to be on a different platform? Seeming pretty likely right now. Are you going to shoot somebody and is it going to be fucking me? I bet I was putting all my free time into making this work. This works now. I promise you. It was working earlier today.
Yeah, we're just getting screwed by the corporate again.
All right, what do you mean by tell me what you mean by talk about funding? This was part of the actual show. We want to talk about funding. Last show, real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hey, look at me. Hold on 1 second. I gotta say something. Last show we started talking about factions. Different factions. You went home and did some homework. If I had a crew, we'd pan down to your notes right there. But since we don't have a crew, can you hold up your notes? It's kind of washed out by the light. There's a lot of notes there. It looks like that fucking meme from Always Sunny. Always Sunny. What are the factions, Johnny Mojack? Who is behind them? Where does...
And I did this sober. I did this before my party. That way I knew I was good to go and everything. Right. So with Trump, Trump's got a few people backing him right now.
All right, so wait, real quick. We're talking Trump faction.
Trump faction.
I agree. That's
Trump
a faction. So
yes.
Trump faction.
Trump
Who's in
faction.
Trump faction?
So right now we have Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem has gone on camera and said that she will back Donald Trump 100%.
Who's Kristi Noem?
Kristi Noem, where now did that go? Yeah, now you lost me.
Is she the governor?
Yes.
Of?
Yes. South Dakota.
One of the cardinal directions, and then Dakota?
South Dakota. South Dakota.
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Do you think she's making a play at VP?
Yes, absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. I believe she would.
Well, then in that respect, do you think she's already part of
trying to get in there? I think I think Trump has an eye on her, and I do believe she is probably on the top list of his to have somebody along with him this time. So, and then who else did we have here? Oh, okay. Well, just right off the top, an NBC poll. If you like polls, they're like assholes. Everybody's got one. 70% of the GOP voters right now are for Trump.
70.
70.
Too low. Those are rookie numbers.
All right.
Those are rookie numbers.
He can work on that. Who's going to work on that?
Real quick, you know, and you ever see the movie The Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know the Matthew McConaughey when he's in there for like 2 seconds and he's talking to Leonardo DiCaprio about jacking off? He says, "How many times do you jack off?" And it's not enough. Those are rookie numbers. Those are rookie. You got to get those numbers up. We got to get our Mojacking off numbers up.
Yes.
But the technical, they're like, nope, we got to nuke this stream because the shit coming out of these two guys' mouths is the stuff of legend. Okay, sorry. Who's already in Trump's faction? I want to know.
Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan, definitely. Jim Jordan.
I would not want to wrestle Jim Jordan.
No, I wouldn't mess with Jim Jordan.
Still.
He, yeah. Jim Jordan, definitely. And another one that came out as a surprise.
Hold on. I wasn't acceptable.
Looking where some of my facts and figures and whatnot. I'm just not one outlet man. I'm Politico, NBC, New York Times.
Oh, I wasn't.
Post, all those things.
I wasn't intending you. I think you're actually quite a good researcher. You're quite a remarkably good researcher with having no formal instruction on how to do.
It's not hard.
I'm very interested. I'm good at spotting people like you. That's one of the things I like.
As far as money going.
So yeah, that's another point. Really quick, is where does Trump's money come from?
Trump's money is coming from. You have the PACs. You have super PACs, and then you have their groups. You have individual donors all coming from that. Right now, Trump is getting from Donald Trump for president $22.5 million. Trump Save America 5.7. Trump Save America, which is two different things. There's an Incorp and there's another different one. That's at 3.7, and Make America Great Again, the MAGMA move, it's at 30.8 million for a grand total right now, folks.
So these are
as of June 30th, Trump's at 22.5 million raised. Biden is at 20.1 million raised. Biden's money is coming from fundraiser events. I don't know. That one really has me confused because I don't see any fundraising events unless he's doing $500 plate dinners at the fucking White House.
Have you seen the United States government send billions of dollars overseas to black holes?
Okay. Well, no.
That's the fundraising event.
Wait a minute. You have Biden for president. They're getting $20 million. Biden Victory Fund. What the hell is the Biden victory? What kind of victory has he done so far? That's getting $19.6 million. And the Biden Action Fund. Action? That man lacks more action than a goddamn grapefruit, all right? And they're running along at like at 8.7 million. Number two, as far as Republicans, you got Timmy Scott coming up second with $22.1 million. And
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, Murray. He got him coming in with opportunities.
I don't know a lot about Tim Scott.
Okay, he's got an Opportunity Matters Fund Action. Okay, and this is one of his groups, not a super PAC. This is more like one of his groups that's together 1.1. He's got the Opportunity Fund Incorporated. There's that shell game that goes on in every campaign. You have the same name, but one's incorporated, one's an action. That's at 1.1 million. The Tim Scott Victory Fund, he's got a victory fund too. I don't know what he won. But that's only at $69,000.
Surely it's his fund for victory.
It must be. That must be what the victory party funds are for. That's the big after.
We should start a loss fund.
Well, we should start a loss fund for them all. Number 3 is DeSantis.
Very
DeSantis,
interesting faction.
DeSantis is not doing as well with his money coming in and stuff.
They've made so many miscalculations with him.
He's been getting big contributions from large corporations, banks, and etc. Now we all know Joe Biden. Yeah, he's getting all this money from his campaign fund, but he's also popping in a lot of money. From
really quick, by the way, the
overseas.
comments are saying the stream seems to be working really well right now.
Okay,
if for
great.
people out there, I saw some comments,
Great.
but they said refresh the stream and it seems to be working. So give that a shot.
Okay.
If it's lagging for you.
Good.
All right, sorry. So DeSantis, yeah.
DeSantis is at 12.2, but a lot of his money is coming from private corporations, big funds like that, banks, those kind of things where most of his money is coming from. Now he does have his campaign. He has campaign PACs. He has the DeSantis for President, Ready to Win. That's only $50,000. And Never Back Down Incorporated is at $96,000.
What is he not backing down from?
I don't know. Himself, I ain't sure. I guess everything. I mean, DeSantis is going to be the one that's going to fight the whole way up to the Republican convention. DeSantis will fight the whole way to the convention. I guarantee you.
I saw you weren't before you got here. I was in the chat a little bit, chatting like literally chat with letters, with words, with
yes,
that kind of chat.
Yeah. We need an assistant to get me coffee.
I know. I need an assistant to manage my brain, my two brain patterns that happen at the same time.
You were chatting.
We were talking about language. Okay, so the obvious theme here with the mezzanine, right? A story between stories is what is the problem? For Moneyball, right? Brad Pitt or Billy Bean, who's supposed to be playing, sitting there. Hey, what's the problem? And that's why we're talking, and you're sitting here talking about some of them. We're indirectly, or I'm sort of managerially indirectly, having us slowly approach the things we need to understand in order to understand what is the problem. But this whole language game with the Never Back Down Fund for Ron DeSantis, that's part of that shit.
Yeah. Yep. Those are your
It could have been called the 10649 Fund. It could have been called the Purple Alligator Fund. The Never Back Down. Hold on. I gotta get myself here. Where's my cam? Where's my stupid cam? Yeah, we'll get this another. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Ron DeSantis. Never back down. I would fight Ron DeSantis. I wouldn't fight Jim Jordan.
He's ready to win.
Would you fight Jim Jordan?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you fight Ron
Jordan.
DeSantis?
Yeah, I'd fight him. What the hell?
It's probably. Is it illegal to say that? This is obviously in good fun, Ron. Ron!
Relax, Ron. Chill.
Chill out, Ron.
Chill, man.
Ron to chill.
Hey, here's a surprise. This one will surprise you money-wise. Vivek Ramaswamy.
Ramaswamy!
$9 million. He's got $9 million, folks. Where's his money coming from? Out of his pocket.
I like how you just kept going through me doing
Out
that.
of his pocket. $7.7 million of his own money into his campaign.
Where'd he get all his money from? And why didn't he give any to me?
And stuff. He's like Donald Trump. He made his own money and made his
By
own
doing
money.
what?
I think it was real estate.
Selling extended warranties? Is that racist?
No, don't go there. Don't go there. The streaming will go bad if you do that.
It's not. I mean, Ramaswamy is saying all the right things. I mean, this is so. Experience has taught me that he's totally full of shit. Right? But he's sort of Yang Gang in the right. Do you remember Andrew Yang?
He is saying what they want to hear.
Right. So, I want someone, to hit me as hard as you can. Fight Club style. I don't really. This whole. It's like I'm starting to feel pretty fucking insulted by some of the shit these. I don't know. Are you following what I'm saying here?
I'm here, yeah.
I'm not stupid,
You
you
want
know?
somebody to fight.
Well, I don't, as much as Trump has positioned himself as a champion of the people, he's never been like, you guys are all weak, pathetic losers, let me help you. I'm not saying Ramaswamy's doing that. I mean, to be fair, I haven't really watched a lot of Ramaswamy.
Okay,
or anyone else.
I
don't have a lot of deciding to do.
There you are.
But
you said a whole lot.
So let's give him a fair shake.
All right. Well, I mean, I give him all a fair shake. Now there is one guy who actually.
That was how did he make his money? Do we know that?
It's his mate.
Well, right, but like how?
I think it was real estate. I think he got into real estate and that kind of stuff, like Trump did. Basically, what Trump did. Now the one guy the only one I've seen out right now with a commercial, out of all these candidates that were on stage at the debate, is Bergram. He actually has a commercial out.
Who's Bergram?
Bergram. He was on the debate stage.
I think last show you said he was not.
He was a loser. He was just like, you might as well. He should have stayed home. He should have just stayed home. But he has a commercial out. He's the only one that has a commercial out right now that I've seen. Now I'm sure the super PACs for Trump and Biden have their political stuff out right now too.
All right. So Ramaswamy. Are there any other American politicians we know of that have signed on with Ramaswamy?
No.
None.
None yet.
Is he angling purely for the VP spot?
No, I think he's just testing the waters to see how far he can get.
Okay.
I really think that's all it is. Because he's not even a politician, so he's just trying to test things out to see where he can get with this.
There's a lot of Indian immigration into Canada right now.
Yes. There's
a lot of Indian and just Middle Eastern immigration in general. By the way, just to be clear here, I'm very well aware, I think maybe more than a lot of you are, that Indians and, like, take for example Pakistanis or Iranians or blah 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 are all very different. Okay, go. Are all very different, and this isn't like this. It's like saying white people are all the same. Okay, obviously not true. In this country, in the United States, the white vote is very split. So there's some what I'm getting at is there's some interesting. The United States, North America is changing. It has changed, and it's going to keep changing. You have a whole faction that wants to prevent that from happening, which I don't necessarily think is not an admirable thing to do or anything like that. But anyway, the voting blocks are changing. It's interesting, and there's certain groups of people on the planet that are organized around culture and race, and there's certain people that are not, and that's interesting. And that's all I'm really getting at. But we're going to give Mojack a brief hangover break here. I'm going to take a look at the chat here. Please incorporate some breathy, unintelligible whispers. Hopefully the stream's working good now. I don't know if we tricked the algorithm or if it's literally live like that, like if it hamstrings it when you're saying certain things but not other things, or if it catches you right at the beginning and this whole stream is fucked. Or if it's on your end, if your info is all tracked and they're fucking with your shit. But as far as the source and the camera and the stream and the internet connection, that's all looking good. And it does seem to look like if you refreshed it after the initial BS, something may have happened where we were talking about how much we love Biden that kind of made it work again. So
isn't that weird?
It is weird.
That is really weird.
It is weird. We got about another 10 minutes here to go. It was an extremely annoying, bullshitty, whatever there. What are you going to do, you know? But I think we'll learn some things from it. So give us like a month here. As you can see, we've added, some nice little split screens. We have actual like logos and shit, and the chat is up on the screen unlike last time. Nice big chat, all that. So all this audio should be working. Next step, we're going to be adding in some of the music you guys have been mentioning. Good time to mention, you, Johnny Mojack, are tracking down some people that make some original music. But one of the problems with live streams is you cannot use copyrighted content.
Right.
So if you make original music, where's Oliver Anthony at? That dude, the song dude.
Yeah. Where's he at?
Let's get his song. I'm kidding.
No, hey,
I'm
I'll
kidding.
write him. I'll send him an email and see if we can use it. I will.
I don't know if I want to use it.
Oh, I know I do. I'm not going to back down from that one at all.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we should obviously use it if we can.
But I will. I'll send him an email. I'll do some. I'll dig
All right,
in.
it's
and
better
I will.
you than me because there's a large number of
Absolutely.
people out there that
And
I
I'm
think
telling
have
you right
me on
now,
the
if I
list.
can get them on here, we're going to have them on the show someday, just to have them.
We're
I think
gonna
that'd be neat.
we're gonna send you as our little like commando unit around all the censorship that I've accrued over 5 years. So I'm on all kinds of. I was in a Harvard study.
Hey,
I found out.
yeah, like I said, and another thing, folks, thanks for the good comments and kind words last week for my first show and that kind of stuff. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll absolutely, you know me, I'll do the research. I'll get the people.
This is great. We're figuring out a rhythm. We're figuring out our show structure. We are going to figure out our technology, which should be good. If we need to move to another platform, we will. This has been fun, though.
Yep.
This would have been a lot more fun without the technical problems because we got into some really good riff in there for a 2nd which is the whole idea. And we're going to tie that in with the chat and whatnot. In a little bit, we're going to have a couch over there with a bunch of plumbers and madmen on it screaming while we do the show, which will be fun. So, alrighty.
Yeah.
So, faction-wise, we definitely got a good, quick rundown of all of that. Lots of things to think about.
Yep. And you had asked me before where I get a lot of my information and that kind of stuff. Like I said, Politico, Fox News, Newsmax, Newsweek, Time, Washington Post, New York Times. I mean, I will look at everything. Wall Street Journal, NRA magazine, all those. They're all good sources for information to learn about candidates, to learn about the laws, all that kind of stuff.
Here's a key takeaway about why do you look at multiple sources?
Because I want to get as much information about one subject as I can.
What about, how
Because
about, do you believe all sources are always reporting the truth?
No, because
That's okay.
no, and that's why I say do not trust the mainstream media, because that's the biggest farce there is out there right now. And educate yourself. Just look around. There's different, like Fox News and Newsmax. They have different shows throughout the day. They keep you informed throughout the day. There's a lot of different outlets like that out there. Truth Social, I'm on Truth Social as well. Truth Social, you do get a lot of good content from Truth Social.
What's your True Social handle? Do you know?
Well, I don't even know.
Is it Johnny Mojack?
Yes, it is. Actually, it is. Yeah, it is Johnny Mojack.
I am also
yes.
on True
Yes.
Social because I am permanently banned from Twitter for making what I consider to be a great meme reference, but what everyone else considered to be both racist and homophobic. I'll explain that. I don't. If you look at my Twitter profile, actually, this is a question for the chat. Do you still see those tweets, or does it just say account has been banned? Because I have a feeling they left those tweets up just as some future way to say, look at what John Ward did on election night.
They can hold them against you and stuff. And see, whereas me, I don't have all that out there.
So as far as
my record's clean.
I feel totally justified. That is a very old meme that has a very obvious meaning that comes from a great old video called The Spelling Bee by Derek Comedy with a man who is now known as Donald Glover / Childish Gambino. But The Spelling Bee. Your word is John Ward's banned from Twitter for life.
Banned.
It's basically what happened.
Banished to the wasteland.
They said, you're racist and homophobic, John. I said, so?
Banished to the wasteland.
I said, I'm a gay black man. What are you going to do?
Banished.
Here's a true story. Way back when I started first getting censored, and I was trying to find ways to get uncensored, I sent a little email to YouTube partner support. I said, hey, why you guys censoring me? They said, well, they didn't really say anything. They kind of just were like, because fuck you, that's why. And I said, is it because I'm gay? This really happened.
No, right.
I said, is it because I'm gay? And they said, sir, we are sorry. We did not realize that you were a gay content creator. Here's your channel back. Probably shouldn't have told this story because there's someone on YouTube right now like, well, that motherfucker's not gay. He's not gay. Because he only left the channel up because he thought he was gay. This is I've learned to live in this world. So now here's, in case it's not obviously apparent, you'll pick this up if you ever email me and I respond. Somebody emailed me a pretty legitimate email yesterday about using some of the, because I made all the old content private. And my responses are always kind of along the same lines, which is, yeah, use the content. I don't really give a shit. And they're like, well, I believe in giving, credit. So okay, give credit or whatever. It's like, my point is if you use my content and I find out later and you did something bullshitty with it, like said it was your content, and that's looking at you, Daily Wire. I remember that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about you a little bit too. But if you pull some bullshit, I'm coming.
Oh yeah.
What's the most terrifying? People think scary faces are these like, is this a scary face? It's that Stanley Kubrick Full Metal Jacket, right? You look down, and you look down with your head, and then you look up with your eyes. You're like, I'm fucking scary. Now, I'd be way more scared if I walked in the room and there was a dude that looked like me, and he was doing this.
We're just standing there smiling.
That's terrifying, because it's fucking makes no sense. Anyway. That really happened. Way back when I got demonetized. My channel got demonetized, so I thought about it overnight, and I said, let's see what happens if I'm gay.
Damn.
You're mind fucked right now. You're just like, dude, stop. No, so my point was, I don't mind pretending to accomplish my goals. And as you've just proved earlier, you do mind pretending. You're not gonna fucking say nice things about Biden, even if it makes your stream work.
No, man, it goes against everything I am.
We're a good team.
No, you won't get me to sit here and tout his achievements.
What do you think about my lack of my ability to do that I have no morals? Am I a psycho?
No, you're just...
Am I scaring you?
No.
But you have no idea what to say, do you? Because what do you say to this face? You don't. You lose to it. It's a generational thing happening right now. We're going to get a bunch more old guys in. I'm going to do this. I do this to them all the time.
He does.
And none of them understand what it I'm just laughing, and they're all just like, "You fucking, what's wrong with you?" It's like, well, it's fucking John Ward. That's what's wrong with me.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? All right. We're about there. 11:30.
Okay.
Final wrap-ups. You gave us lots of good info. You were hungover. You came out of it. I put you back into it with a bunch of weird shit I just did. This was an interesting show.
Yeah.
This will be in a museum someday, playing on a screen. Just like, look at like 10,000 years from now.
100 years.
10,000.
10,000, alright.
Look at these fucking guys.
You think this place will still be here in 10,000?
You know, people like the pyramids and shit, like, what were they doing? Well, like in 1,000 years, they'll be able to see videos of us. Like, there will be no question. Well, because it'll all be, faked. It's going to be a totally different. But assuming it didn't get faked, 1,000 years from now, somebody could, in theory, watch this video that we're doing right now. Johnny Mojack, what do you want to say to them?
Oh, just have a good week, everybody.
No. To these people 1,000 years in the future.
I don't know. What the hell you want me to say to these people 1,000? We tried.
That was way better than I thought it was. You fucking tried, man. Look, we tried. I know you have a penis on your forehead. You're 4 inches tall. You have 19 diseases that you got to take a designer pill for to wake up. Every night you got to take your Wake Up or Us registered trademark pill, or else you don't wake up because you didn't pay your Wake Up subscription fee. I fucking tried.
But we tried.
We tried. We tried. We're pretty stupid. We don't really have any money. We don't know anybody important or famous, but we fucking tried.
We tried.
So suck a dick. Ooh. The one on your shoulder.
I don't even want to know how that got there.
I don't know. I'm just assuming that's going to happen to our bodies over time.
No.
Johnny Mojack, you have one of the greatest sign-off lines I've ever heard. Hit us with it.
Folks, if you know what you're doing, you're fine. Take care. Till next week.
If you know what you're doing, you're fine. And I'm John Ward. Oh, wait, we got to do a quick plug here. I want to say a quick thank you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Book number 1, The Unconscious Pursuit of Epicurean Ataraxia by the Old Boys of Pennsylvania. I wrote this. It's very short. It's kind of funny if it's your sort of thing. We have sold enough of these from episode 1 to buy a teleprompter. So we're buying a teleprompter.
Yay.
Nice. That was the goal. It's pretty good. And then the other book recommendation, which I don't have a hard copy of because I gave it to somebody, The Origin of Consciousness and the Breakdown of the Bicameral Mind. I was chatting about that. If you go back and read the very beginning of the chat, if you're so inclined, some more on that. Interesting things happen with the stream. We're going to let it process and go see what all that bullshit was.
Next week I'll have a few book reviews too.
Nice.
I'm waiting on another book to come in. In fact, it should be coming in another week or so from Mark Levin. And
Oh, nice. Okay.
once I get through a couple of these, like next week, I will have one review for you at least, and another book that I'm starting.
Reviews, movie reviews, film reviews, book reviews, website, thejohnwardcinematics.com. It's totally been gutted out. I'm going to start posting there again. I think it's important that you guys create content. If you like watching movies, write me some movie reviews.
Yeah.
If you like reading books, write me some book reviews. johnwardcinematics@gmail.com. There's a new channel banner up. It's pretty ghetto, but I whipped it together real quick. But with these kind of overlays on this shot right here, things like that. The chat, I'm going to figure out how to zoom in on that. We're going to see who's fucking with us and why. We're going to make some phone calls. The Mezzanine episode 2, it's worked out, sort of, kind of, not really, not at all. It's been great. We're going to be much more ourselves this time around than we were a few years ago, as you've probably picked up on. And then someone is probably going to end up shooting me. And I'm going to die, and it's going to be great. So, if I get murdered,
I got you back.
put some toothpicks right here like this,
We can do that.
and give me a little double birds.
Ooh, bam.
Open casket. Put a little rack and pinion, like use a steering column so I can put a little motor on it. Should we go take it easy for the rest of Sunday?
Yes, it's Football Sunday. Enjoy, folks.
Football Sunday, enjoy. It'll be interesting watching this play back. Be patient with us. Thank you.
We love you people.
We do. This is great. I needed this. You needed this. I think we all needed this. And there's a plan.
There is.
What is the problem?
How did we get here?
How did we get here? I'm John Ward.
I'm Johnny Mojack.
Till next time, remember, you're a world champion.